hard at him because I really respect him. I think he's like an awesome journalist. He's someone I would have always looked up to. And it just felt like when that O Block thing came out, and it was like all the stuff he did on O Block with Boss Top and all those guys, taking them to the baseball game, it was awesome. And it was almost just like, bro, why did you need to spend an extra 10 minutes in this video going at all the journalists who are in this space, who work hard and like actually try and get to the root of what's going on in this scene? Just kind of shitting on everybody. It just seemed like less well researched than his usual stuff.
Yeah, I thought that was, I feel you on that.
And then, you know, it's like, you're so wrong for interviewing FBG Cash. Next week, he's chilling with Alex Jones.
He was dying to do that fucking interview. Like, FBG Cash was like the happiest fucking dude to do that interview that I ever met. You know, like he was, and I felt like we had a very good experience. I think sometimes we titled the clips like me asking things that they then don't really like elaborate on. You know, like we kind of like will ask a question, they dip and dodge around actually answering the question, but then we put it on the clips channel, the title suggests that they actually answer the question. So that's why when Ish and fucking Ice on Joe Budden's podcast, when they're like, no, I've never actually watched any of these, I'm like, okay, well, you're kind of falling for the clickbait right there.
But that's facts, bro. You know, people come at me for stuff. Oh, you know, you don't take these things seriously. And I was like, I don't think you've watched the video all the way through, because you can tell that I have. But I've been dying to ask you this question.
Ooh.
When you interviewed King Von,
and we have like a couple minutes left.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Just a quick one. When you interviewed King Von, how much, like, to what extent did you know about the story?
I did not. I
Really?
like felt like I had gotten ready for it, but I don't. Maybe the stuff was out there, but I just didn't know about it. But I definitely did not know anything about how fucking deep in the streets he was and stuff. And I knew about stuff like him, you know, allegedly like shooting this guy or whatever, and how he kept quiet and was locked up for all these years, basically. I knew about stuff like that, but I definitely didn't know about all the other accusations of killings that are pretty common knowledge now.
It's interesting, man. You know, him and his team tried to press me for making videos about him.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They were trying to get the channel taken down.
Damn.
Yeah. He tweeted, so Von put out a tweet around that time, because Trap Geek had covered him first. So shout out to Trap Geek. I kind of like learnt about a lot of the details through watching Trap Geek and then put my own spin on it. But like, yeah, man, it was an interesting situation, because Von did a tweet that was like, don't listen to these white folks on YouTube talking about me. I'm really a nice guy. And then
I read that and I knew it was about you at the time too.
Well, bro, this is the thing, right? So I started getting these messages on Instagram from this random dude talking about, bro, we didn't like how you did Von in that video. But like, it was just some random page. I didn't really pay any mind.
Right.
Kept it moving. And then suddenly I woke up one day, all my Von videos were gone. 3 videos gone with fake copyright strikes saying I'd used his song Crazy Story.
Wow.
Which I had not used.
And did you get them back up?
So here's what happened, bro. I know we don't have too much time, but this is a star piece of content.
Gotta hear this, yeah.
Here's what happened. So at this point, once the videos were all gone, and bear in mind that's 3 videos with, I think it was, I had 7 days to remove them or I was going to get strikes.
Right.
Channel would have been gone with 3 strikes, right? So that would have been my channel packed.
Wow.
So I went back to Instagram, replied to the dude who had been messaging me, basically threatening me, and been like, yo, so is this you like trying to take the channel down? Got on the phone with dude. Man, never told anyone this. Got on the phone with dude, and he basically said, yeah, man, like, we're not feeling what you put out in that video. And I was like, I'm sorry, like, what do you want me to do? Like, can we just, like, find a way to not have these strikes? Like, I'll take the video down, but, like, don't take my channel, don't pack my channel. Like, come on.
Right.
And they basically said to me, they said, well, what we can do, if you go into the back end, edit out any mention of KI with Von.
Wow.
And we'll give the videos back. And I did that, and I got the videos back. And after that, bro, I was scared. I was like, because I knew the details about Von, right? And I was like, fuck, man, Von wants the smoke with me. I never spoke to Von directly, but like, he had his team do this thing. They were going to pack my channel. My channel was about to be the latest body.
But that's crazy because you talked about a lot of alleged murders that he committed, right? Like that, like you covered that one clip where somebody in his Instagram live like says shout out to these names and it's like 7 different people or some shit, and then he is dying laughing at those names, and those are people that he's basically been rumored to have killed.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And it was just like, for me, that was like a scary time because.
But they weren't worried about that clip in its entirety. They were just worried about the fucking one girl's name.
Well, yeah, because obviously only after this is the most recent one, like. Maybe it was like 6 months ago or something when there was like Chicago PD released the papers saying Von was the main suspect in the KI murder. But like in my video, you'll see it's like Von was on this documentary or Discovery Channel about her death, some other channel. But like, talking about like, I was trying to fuck with her, like, I was trying to have sex with her, and like, you know, what I'm saying I didn't have anything to do with it. Come to find out, like someone hacked her Instagram and put it on 4chan that like people thought he was the guy that killed her. It comes out that Chicago PD released this info, but it was like, bro, they were on my case for solving the crime, and like they were about to pack my channel, bro. It was crazy. I was scared.
Yeah, because think about it. The fact that they bothered to hit you up about that one specific mention, and then the fact that the cops also put out the statement about that one specific body, that really leads you in the direction of like, oh, okay, like either like Vaughn and his team knew that that was the one that the cops might have some kind of interest in or some evidence already. Damn,
Well, it was
maybe they weren't worried about the other ones.
Yeah, that's true, man. But it was like, obviously, it's just like it wasn't him; it was his team, and it's
Right.
just like, yo, you got these supposedly serious music industry people out here trying to cover up murders for you and press YouTubers. Like, I couldn't believe it.
God damn.
But in the end, obviously, I got the videos back. Von ended up passing away, and it was tough for me because it's like I was such a big fan of Von's music.
Right.
But I feel like I was kind of in this situation. I felt really hard done by. I felt like I couldn't listen to his music anymore. And then when he passed away, it was such a weird feeling, man. I'm just like, damn, like, bro, this guy. Like, I was thinking, like, bro, if one day if I run into Von, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Damn.
But anyway, crazy,
You better keep a good shooter with you, Traplore,
bro. I need
or
to.
a good knife wielder in your country.
And that's it, man. Keep the poker on deck.
Keep a little Tim with you.
Keep a little Tim Westwood.